Okay, so week 5 is upon us, and I'm doubling everything up. You'll probably see in the thumbnail that there's 2 of everything. Actually, hold on. There's those bad things. I should check the thumbnail now and then continue. Excuse me one moment. Okay, the thumbnail's done. Let's start with the L, which is these 2 blind bag Muppet minifigs. Here's dry slab of tea first. Important to stay hydrated in this weather. Now, I pre-filled the bags and I'm pretty sure these are both Statler. Just my luck. Yeah, I just grabbed them quickly while doing errands yesterday, so let's see if I'm right. Yep. And that's one, and we'll open the other Statler before taking a look at Statler up close. Yep. Just a further compound thing, Statler is one of the ones that I already had going into this as well. I didn't even have that many. Bring him in for a closer look. So, one of the complaints that I've seen about the Muppet figs is that they use sculpted heads, and that works for me, as this differentiates Muppet humans from human humans. And no, don't focus on that Statler, focus on this. Thank you. As while he is humanoid and designed to be human, he is still a Muppet. You know, this way, if there's ever anything that has Muppet figs interacting with regular minifigs, they will still be recognisable as Muppets. It's one of the times where it makes a lot of sense for them to depart from sculpted hair pieces and whatnot. So, it comes with a sign with Zoods on it, and a cup and saucer. This is of course based on the sort of internet using Statler on Waldorf on the Muppet YouTube channel. We know this as Waldorf includes the laptop. So, that was the underwhelming L for this video. Definitely an L for me, let's put it that way. Now for the G, again because we're doubling things, we have a Naboto here with 2 upgrade kits. One of them is the Actors Joint set, one of them is the Armor set. If we'll kindly focus, thank you. Yeah, so Actors Joints for the knees and shoulders basically give as much articulation as possible. And against a pretty good range. Technically speaking, the joints here don't match the base figure. But the close, hang on, if I bring this right in, then you can see that it's actually very, very dark brown instead of actually black. But it's spread out enough that it still works. However, because I'm doubling everything this time, let's take a look at the rest of the G, which is the same thing, again with 2 upgrade sets, different ones this time. The Actors Joints are now the shoulders and hips, and it's using a Toyfinity weapon kit, which is this piece, and this piece 2 times over, rather than the armour. So, different range of articulation. Just as a result of, these are the parts that were available from... Please focus, thank you. So you have full range at the hips, if you don't mind getting things a little bit weird. You can kick out like nobody's business though. So, they're also useful for more sort of subtle posing, and if you kindly focus on the foreground object, thank you. So yeah, the remaining kind of body parts and weapon parts and access parts have been made into 2 giant kind of big stabby things, and also a jetpack. Because sometimes you gotta give a boy a jetpack. So, up close. Again, same base figure. Shared upgrade kit, different upgrade kit on each one that adds only minor details, and you have two completely different looks and feels for the resulting figures, especially because this one doesn't have printed pupils, this one does. Colour layout can do so much to alter something like this, as can silhouette. Very important part of character design, that. So, rotate. We come now to the B. I'm pulling the camera back a bit, shuffling everyone else. Good. Back a bit. As I bring in Darkest Swarmer and Hail Skyhorse. Hail Skyhorse available courtesy of friend of the channel, Sophie Goose. So let's just do that, and there we go. So, let's take a look at cards first. Skyhorse includes this gate, Sonic Aura, and Skyhorse herself. VT, I forget what T is. Team Attack, I think. And 700 B power on a Green Fist, which is pretty good considering the base stats. Swarmer has another game that Gnarl is on. What are the odds? And then Sonic Abyss, because apparently sound is just a big deal all of a sudden. I don't know. And then Swarmer himself, 2,800 B power and twice as expensive. But, yeah, very strong boy. So, let's take a look at Swarmer first. As you can see, that really nice darkest colour scheme, black lime, clear purple. And the open again, because this guy is a fun open, basically. Optionally, you can also tab this back and pull out this thing, which I always like to do. More on what that is later. As you can see, some nice white detailing. And yeah, a little purple paint. Ah, man, this guy looks so cool. So, Darkest Swarmer. And Hail Skyhorse. Let's go with this. Backwards. Yep. Haven't actually opened this one before, so I don't know which way it goes. Let's try that again, this time opening towards the camera. Yeah. And then you fold out the beak. And yeah, you have an angry seahorse that flies, hence Skyhorse. So, yeah, Skyhorse also pretty cool. So for combined mode, this part flips out, that flips up, head goes in. I believe these stay as they are. Yeah, that sounds about right. This flips down, and that plugs on. And yeah, I can now do a 2-colour Ultimate Villock. I'll be showing that off in a separate video, because I feel like doing a separate video for it. Yeah, basically I showed off his combination. Her combination? I actually don't know. Let's do Swarmers as well. This comes right the way down. This comes right the way down. And the rest of them just fold up as usual. Then you just come back here and grab the pin, and here's a leg. Just be fold. You also have the option of you don't have the option of folding this up without unpopping the joints. I was wrong. Ignore me. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. So, fold up, fold up. Fold the wings. Blam. And blam. And yeah, that is the bee. I finished a cup of tea. And on to the tea for this week. See if I can get another roll in the shot. Okay, yeah. So we have G1 Cosmos to start things off. Very simple transformation. Boop. Head comes up. Which means that he is one of the earliest figures able to poof. And yeah. He does have a fat ass, it's gotta be said. So. Yeah. I really like this guy. He's objectively not the best thing ever, but like one of my two favourite mini-bots, hence why I own him. I just kind of wish that these legs could come forward a little, just a little bit more. So he isn't quite so much TNA. So, yeah, let's put Cosmos over there and bring in Hubcap. Of the 3 yellow car mini-bots, he is my favourite. I don't know why, I just like him. Even before he was in Sins of the Wreckers, as based on Jeff Goldblum, he was still, honestly, a favourite. I just really wish that his Generation Select release has been a darker yellow, you know? So. I mean, yeah, there's not a whole lot to say about him. Articulation, same as Cosmos pretty much. The arms can wiggle waggle. And his legs don't wiggle waggle, they fold. So, yeah. Now, that's been the tea. Just a couple of good boys. This one, by the way, all original tyres. One of them has a... If it focuses... Is it this one? Yeah, this tyre has a big... yeah, this tyre has a crack in it. It's a little bit rusty. I don't care. If they ever do a reissue, they will be side by side on my shelf. In fairness, I gotta get a price on this guy, and, you know... He good. So, Q this week, the Grenier Queens from Warframe, as there are 2 of them, at least when you first encounter them. So, how are they as queens? Well, they have been reigning more or less unopposed for centuries. You can eventually find out if you get all 900 pine cones that... yeah, they were the daughters of some kind of Orokin aristocrat that the Grenier happened to like when they started taking over everything. And so they put them in charge, and then they used Kuva to stay in charge. Basically, they are effectively immortal, but need to switch to a new body every now and then. The Elder Queen is... getting pretty old by the time you meet her. She's like a whole boss fight. It's pretty cool. The younger queen probably gets more characterization. She's been known to eat other Grenier. It's okay, sure. She's also very small and childlike. And very, very creepy. We stan. So. Yeah. I mean, if I had to do a tier list of the various queens... Obviously, the Band Queen will be right at the top. Queen Anne's Revenge somewhere in the middle. Grenier Queen's probably above that. Killer Queen, probably between those 2. Queen of England solidly at the bottom. That is the official Lucas Builds Queen of Queens tier list. So, I'll see you all at some point for, well, firstly the full video on Ultimate Villock. and yeah, probably more recent versions of these guys too. I'm probably going to wait until Speedia 5000 Cosmos comes out and then do a video on G1 and Generations, and in Cosmos' case, earlier Generations versions of them. See you guys then.